Well, 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 they always say that karma is a bitch. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Buzzworthy TV, and I'm the girl, Lady T. Just wanted to come to you guys for a quick moment because it has been confirmed that Phaedra Parks, Fraud Parks, aka Phaedra Parks, has been let go from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. She will not be returning for season 10, y'all. And you know what? Am I happy about this? To be honest, I like Phaedra. I've known that lady was a liar and a fraud since day one, since she couldn't give a straight answer about her dang on due date. Okay? But heck, I liked her because I thought beyond all the BS that, she was a cool chick. Yeah, she did a little questionable things here and there, but I didn't think she was really trying to hurt nobody. It wasn't until all this stuff blew up with her and Apollo that I'm like, something ain't right about you. Yeah, something ain't right. Excuse the lighting, y'all. So, with that being said, I started looking at her a little differently. The more that things start to come out about Apollo and his arrest and his sentencing, I'm like, okay now, you can't get me to believe, Phaedra, that you do not know what's going on in your own house. That's first of all. Second of all, you are a lawyer, a liar. Like, you gave a new meaning to liar. Okay? So, you of all people know what's going on. You of all people probably helped him with the ins and outs of the whole scam. So, I have no remorse. I was starting to feel like Candy, like, okay, you sat up here, want to play Miss Southern Belle, Miss Innocent, like, oh my God, I didn't know what was going on. And now I'm a divorcee with 2 children. He left me with 2 young boys, and he commits crimes, and he has the nerve to have a girlfriend, and I just want to be happy. Really? Really, Phaedra? So, with all that being said, I knew that, okay, this lady ain't just sitting up here, defending, your little drug dealer from around the way, to get some extra coin on the side. You know what I mean? Because initially that's what I thought. I thought, okay, she take these little drug cases and get her little money on the side. And, she does what she does. Okay. I mean, I wouldn't do it, but who am I to judge? Whatever. But when you sit up there and act oblivious and act like you just, so innocent and that you didn't know what was going on within your home because you so busy at the church house and all your jobs, I'm like, I can't. First of all, you knew this man even before he went to jail the first time, okay? You know him since y'all was screwing on the floor on air mattresses, okay? So, bye with all that bull crap, okay? So, I already was like, okay, this lady is a fraud. But then the way she tore down Candy, all because I really believe that she felt like Candy and Todd was taking Apollo's side. And I don't even think it's about, okay, they was taking his side with the whole legal standpoint, which I think that's what they were doing. They were like, well, come on, Phaedra, you knew what was going on. And, you know, we're just trying to stay out of it. Like, yeah, they were taking his side on the point that, okay, dang, he about to be away from his kids, and he just got caught up. It happens in everyday life. And they were like, well, shoot, we not shunning Phaedra. And they know a hell of a lot more than what we know. And they weren't shunning her, so they felt like, why should they shun Apollo? I think that's what Kandi and Todd were thinking about. And I think Phaedra was on the mindset of, okay, you see this man has been emotionally abusive, verbally abusive. He sit up here and just blow money with all these stocks at the strip club or whatever. And he's sitting up here bragging about it. He flirt with Kenya in front of my face, and you know, he was just being totally disrespectful. So I think that she believed, like, okay, you see he's just being just a complete butthole, and you still gonna stand with him. And so, since y'all gonna stand with him, y'all my enemy, you know? And I think that's what her thing was. She felt like, okay, since they gonna take his side, then we not cool no more, then I owe them no type of loyalty. And some people are cut like that. That ain't even my issue. My issue with Phaedra was that, okay, you not cool with them for whatever reason, so freaking be it. But for you to come up with all these lies, like I said, from Marvin to helping Johnny perpetuate this lie that she owes him basically over $100,000 in overtime. Like, where they get that at? Like, I'm with Kandi. Where the hell did y'all get them figures from? And Phaedra, that's why you don't win no dang old cases, because your math is all the way wrong, okay? So, that, and then the ultimate lie, which is that you sat up here and talking about Todd and Kandi wanted to drug and take advantage of Portia. So I am not sympathetic at all to Phaedra getting fired. Yes, I know she got 2 kids and all that, and I mean, she was making basically $1 million a season, so that's a big chunk taken out of her income. I mean, come on now, $1 million is $1 million. So she may have all these jobs, but that's a big paycheck, okay? That's a lot of coin, okay? So let's just be real. Shoot, you don't mean to tell me Tamar missing that coin from the Real, and she wasn't nearly making $1 million a season, okay? So everybody misses that stable income. So, but I don't feel sorry for Phaedra, not at all, because she's a liar and a fraud, and she did not care who she took down with her. Yeah, Portia, you not as dumb as you want everybody to believe. You're not the freaking victim, but she did take down people with her and had no remorse. So I will give you that. But as far as you being a victim, no, you weren't the victim. But yeah, you were, as what she liked to call, collateral damage. And I thought that was just foul. I thought this whole thing was foul. You know, just the way that she was acting. And even like Andy Cohen was saying, like, she didn't even have any remorse. Like, he's sitting up here trying to talk to her, trying to figure out what her motivation was. And all she would do is just sit there, just on mute. Okay, just sit there on freaking mute. Okay, and then when she would say something, she's like, well, I apologize. What is there else to say? And it's like, when you don't have no remorse for what the hell you've done, and then you did this to another cast member who has all rights to throw a lawsuit at you and the network, okay? For defamation. They had to get rid of you. They had to get rid of you. So I do not feel sorry for you. And I know a lot of people are like, well, look at Teresa Giudice. You know, she sat up here. She was the biggest fraud. She's the biggest fraud on reality TV. Her and her husband or whatever. And I agree. It's like they get to live out, their criminal activities on TV. They get to live out loud, And I get it. If she's getting fired for being a liar and a fraud, why aren't they? And the only reason that I can come up with is that this directly affected another cast member. Like, she directly defamed a cast member. Okay? And not only with, oh, you sleeping with this person, you sleeping with that person. No. This is a felonious accusation that she was spreading around, okay? Like, Portia could have sat up there and really went and pressed charges. She could have took what Phaedra said and just took it and ran with it. That's why I know some of this shit is for the cameras, because if Portia really believes that, then she would have went to the damn cops. And that's why, Portia, you don't get any sympathy from me either. So if they decide to demote you or do whatever they got to do with you too, because you was a part of the whole situation, I'm not mad about it. Because, okay, you're sitting up here and you want to attack Candy, talking about, well, I was told that you and Todd tried to drug me and wanted to take me back and take advantage. Take me back to your sex dungeon. Now, first of all, like Candy said, you've known me for umpteen years, and for a moment, we were real tight. So you already know that ain't my stilo, okay? That's number one. Number two, if you really believe that was my stilo, why you didn't come to me or go to the freaking police? That's why, again, I don't feel sorry for Portia. Because if she really believed that and she wasn't just trying to throw Candy under the bus and just put it out there to ruin Candy's reputation, then she would have took it way more seriously. So that's what both of them get, okay? Phaedra deserves to get fired. Portia, it don't look like nothing's happened to you yet, but like I always tell you, it's coming. Whatever you put out into the universe is what you get back. So it's coming. But yeah, I don't care. I really do not care. I don't care for all the Team Phaedra stands who are like, well, everybody lies. They were talking about the other girl. I think the woman from Real Housewives of Orange County. And again, I agree that it does seem to be a trend on these housewife franchises that these people do the most. They lie. Love and Hip Hop, they franchise, they fight. And this franchise, they lie. But you have to be careful on what type of lie, I guess, that you are going to spread. Because again, that is a felonious accusation. Like, she really could have got, felony charges brought against her. And Phaedra, she can still get sued. Like, it's just really a big old mess. So, and the fact that it is actually, having to do with directly with a cast member is probably the reason why they were like, you know what, you got to go. And then I know what y'all thinking about. Well, Portia dragged Kenya and she's still on there. True that too. Now, the thing about that was, and I was Team Portia for that, I didn't think she should get thrown off the show. But that's because Kenya had a sector in her face. She told her to get out of her face. She kept putting it in her face. Portia threw it. And then when that wasn't good enough, Kenya sat up there and took out a bullhorn and started yelling in her face. Hey, you asking for it. That's what I call, hey, you provoked it. Like Candy said, don't start none, won't be none. So I don't think, and I know a lot of people like, well, what about Mama Joyce talking about, that Phaedra's a fraud and all this other stuff that could have got her disbarred. Well, obviously Mama Joyce wasn't lying. All this stuff, excuse me, y'all, it's still coming out. Shoot, Ashley Stanton, the woman who wrote that book about Phaedra, her attorney has came out to say that Phaedra is still lying, talking about that she won that case. No, she did not win that case. That case was dismissed because they were prepared to go to court, and Phaedra did not want all her business out here for the public to see. And she was probably afraid that if all her business got laid out there, that they could actually win. So yeah, it got dismissed with prejudice. And that's why that lady's book is still out here for sale, okay? So whatever. Phaedra's a liar. And so when Mama Joyce was saying, yeah, she was wrong because she should have let Candy and Phaedra figure out whatever they was going to figure out, okay? I do believe that the cameras and this whole reality TV shit did more harm than good for Candy and Phaedra's relationship, because I do feel like they probably could have worked this out in the beginning. I'm talking about when this shit with Apollo and Phaedra first happened, they probably could have worked it out then. But Phaedra just don't know how to communicate. She's too busy lying, talking about, we cool, but then going behind your back and lying, talking about you ain't there for, you ain't there for her and all this other stuff. Like, she lies every chance she gets. So, yeah. And Mama Joyce, she's a bit much. Yeah, Candy does need to, calm her mama down. I agree. Because I will never forget how she was talking all that mess about Todd's mama. But again, if what they need to do is get Mama Joyce off the show, then that's what Bravo need to do. If they really feel like Mama Joyce, is really detrimental and ruining people's character on the show, then they need to take her off the show too. Anytime you are sitting up here defaming someone's character, particularly someone on the show, then you need to go. All right? Like I said, with Portia and Kenya was definitely provoking her, so I felt like either they both should go or they should both stay. Candy didn't provoke this situation. Phaedra took it to a whole nother level. When you saying lies that can legally harm somebody, that's a problem. Okay, y'all, so let me know what y'all think about this whole crazy situation. I personally am not surprised. Let me know if y'all think that Portia should be gone along with Phaedra, or you think that everybody is just taking this whole little lie way too far. Anyway, y'all, please do not forget to rate, comment, subscribe. And also, do not forget to follow me on Instagram at BuzzWorthyTV_. And I'll talk to you guys later. Till next time. Peace and love.